Of popcorn at the local movie theater. The voice of a waiter when he reads today's specials. The bustling sounds of neighborhood shops. You can hear them all so clearly because we miss them so much. FedEx is doing its part to deliver the COVID-19 vaccines so business can move forward, so life can move forward. FedEx, where now meets next.
The Memphis Grizzlies know that you must take risks to win big, but at BetMGM, new customers can make their first bets with no stress at all. If you register for BetMGM using bonus code Grizzly, your first wager is risk-free up to $500. That means you'll get your stake back in free bets if you don't win the first time around. BetMGM is the best place to take a shot at the action this season. They've got innovative parlay selection features to build the parlay of your dreams, boosted odds specials for major payouts, daily promotions on your favorite sports, and more. Simply sign up on the BetMGM app or website using bonus code Grizzly and make your first bet risk-free up to $500. Bet fearlessly on Grizzlies basketball from anywhere in the volunteer state at BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Must be 21 years or older. Must be present in Tennessee. Visit BetMGM.com for full list of terms and conditions. For problem gambling support, call the Tennessee Red Line, 800-889-9789.
Routine checkups could save your life. That's why Delta Dental of Tennessee offers dental and vision plans starting at less than $1 a day. Keep your healthcare costs low and your health at an all-time high with Delta Dental of Tennessee. Choose your health first. Choose Delta Dental.
Welcome back to the Grizzlies postgame show presented by Sonic. The final in Sacramento tonight, the Memphis Grizzlies 124, the Sacramento Kings 110. A busy night in the NBA, 10 games in action. The Nuggets beat the Lakers 122-105. Jamal Murray had 25 points. Nikola Jokic with a triple-double, 23 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. LeBron James, 1 assist shy of a triple-double with 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. But some bad news for the Lakers. Anthony Davis re-aggravated that right Achilles tendinosis injury he'd been dealing with. Lakers say he will have an MRI tomorrow. He had missed 2 games before playing against the Grizzlies on Friday when he had 35 points and 9 rebounds. The other LA team, the Clippers, beat the Cavs 128-111. Lou Williams had 30 for the Clips. No Kawhi Leonard tonight as he deals with a lower left leg contusion. The Luka Dame showdown did not disappoint. Damian Lillard made a big 3 late. His 33rd career go-ahead bucket in the final minute of a game. Dame time, it's real. He had 34 points to lead the Trailblazers to a 121-118 win over the Mavs. Luka Doncic, 24 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds in the loss. The Phoenix Suns beat the Magic 109-90. The Suns have won 6 straight. They have won 9 of their last 10. They come to FedEx Forum next Saturday to play the Grizzlies. Devin Booker had 27 points in the win. The Detroit Pistons, who come to FedEx Forum on Friday, took down the Pelicans tonight, 123-112. Josh Jackson had 21 off the bench to lead Detroit. Mason Plumlee, his first career triple-double with 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram both had 26 points. Pelicans are off tomorrow before they come into FedEx Forum on Tuesday to face the Grizzlies. The Wizards beat the Celtics 104-91. Bradley Beal had 35 points. Jason Tatum just a 6-point night, shooting 21% from the field. Jaylen Brown and Kemba Walker both had 25 points in the loss. The Spurs beat the Hornets 122-110. The Spurs have now won 5 of their last 6 games since the Grizzlies won 2 down there in San Antonio. DeJounte Murray had 26 points and 12 rebounds. Derek White had 25 points. Terry Rozier had 33 points for the Hornets in the loss. That is his 3rd straight 30-plus point game. And the Timberwolves topped the Raptors 116-112. Karl Anthony Towns had 20 points and 11 boards. Malik Beasley, 20 points. Kyle Lowry had 24 points in the loss. In case you did not gather, as I kept talking about the Grizzlies' future opponents, they have a very busy week coming up here at FedEx Forum. They'll come home tomorrow, and then they play the Pelicans on Tuesday night. That's a nationally televised game on TNT, tipping off at 6:30. We will have the pregame show for you here on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network starting at 6. But you play the Pelicans on Tuesday. Then you play the Thunder the next night at home as well. That game an 8 o'clock tip here on Wednesday in Memphis. You have Thursday night off, and then it's another back-to-back with the Pistons coming into FedEx Forum on Friday night, followed by the Suns on Saturday night. That's another late night game as well, 8 o'clock tip here Central Time in Memphis. So it is a very busy week, but the Grizzlies will ride a little bit of momentum coming into that one after they get the nice win tonight in Sacramento, a place they have struggled to win, have not won a game in Sac since 2017. They get the 124-110 win over the Kings on the road tonight. A big thank you to Eric Hasseltine and Mike Wallace on the call tonight. Thank you to John Mills, our wonderful producer here in Suite 216. Making the magic happen back in studio is West Warwick and highlight coordinator Tommy D. A big thank you to Grizzlies Vice President of Broadcast and Production John Pulesi and Director of Broadcasting Scott Zachary. Thank you to Dan Barron, General Manager of Entercom Memphis, and Brad Carson, Program Director at 92.9 ESPN. I hope everyone had a very happy Valentine's Day. I love that you all chose to spend your night here with us on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network. We will be back here on Tuesday. Stay safe, stay warm. We'll see you then.
That's tonight's Grizzlies postgame show. Thanks for tuning in for the excitement of NBA basketball. Tune in next time for another night of exciting Memphis Grizzlies basketball. Right here on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
This has been a presentation of Radio.com Sports. Presented by Mercedes-Benz Vans. Find out how far an extra mile really goes.
We now join ESPN programming on 92.9 FM ESPN and 680 AM.
It's Lillard time. Calling all of those things. 119-116. The Blazers in front.
ESPN Dallas 103.3, Rip City Radio 620. Blazers hang on for the win against Dallas. 121-118. Lillard 34 points, including that go-ahead three-pointer with 33 seconds to go. His 33rd career go-ahead make in the final minute of a game, including the postseason. Lillard with his 32nd career game with 30 points and 10 assists. And as Cantor finishes with 14 points and 8 rebounds, and he was a guest earlier here on ESPN Radio.
Yes, he is. Oh, my God, for sure. I mean, the way he plays, man, it's just unbelievable. People always talk about how good of a player he is. But, man, he's the type of player that makes himself better and make everybody better around him. That's what makes him really special. I mean, I say this in many interviews. Right now, he is the best leader in the game, period.
As for the downside of a game like this, it's the lack of folks in the seats.
Obviously, I think like playing without fans is definitely the most terrible thing. Now you appreciate the fans more, you know. Now like Houston and the Dallas, we got some fans a little bit. It literally just like firing you up, even like seeing like 10, 20 fans on the stand. But I think, you know, that is the one thing. And the second thing, I think, sacrifice. Obviously, with COVID out there, we are not allowed to do many things. But right now, it's about business. You know, we're just going to go out there and just try to stay safe and try to get a win. So I think everybody wanted to sacrifice in the big time. So let's just finish the year healthy and just try to win a championship.
Portland's Enes Kanter earlier on game night here on ESPN Radio. Damian Lillard, a 34-point game for Portland. Wasn't the game's high scorer, though. That would be Luka Doncic, although he could not convert when the Mavs had a shot at the end.
Vinny Smith looking. Hardaway cuts to the corner. They can't get it to him. Trying to get it to Doncic. They will. And he's open for three. And it rims the basket. The rebound is knocked out of bounds by Trent as Brunson knocked it off of Trent with 2.6 seconds to go. Oh, they gave Doncic a tremendous look at it from the left wing.
Chuck Cooperstein, ESPN Dallas. Luka Doncic finishes with 44 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds. Fourth youngest player in NBA history with back-to-back 40-point games. The others being LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Allen Iverson. Mavs now have 57 clutch time losses since the start of the 2018 season, which was Doncic's rookie season. Clippers a 128-111 win over the Cavs. Lou Williams a season-high 30 points and a season-high 10 assists in his first start of the season. Cavs, meanwhile, with a loss, that's 7 straight they've lost, longest active streak in the NBA. In Oklahoma City, Thunder hosting the Bucks.
Beasley rebounds, slashing up the middle. Corner right Jackson, Justin up with a three that's online. Cha-ching, the Thunder money ball. Beasley's ignited and excited, and the Thunder lead by 8,
193 as Jackson has 16 points in his second Thunder start. Darius picked up by Connaughton between the rings. Yo-yos the bounce, sets up Jackson open, strokes a long angle at three-pointer right between the eyes. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. Jackson with 19. One away from the season high he authored on Friday in Denver. He's made all three of his threes tonight.
WWLS Thunder of 114-109 win over Milwaukee. Justin Jackson leading the team with 22 points. 20 points in consecutive games for the Thunder after not having a 20-point game this season prior to that. As for Milwaukee, third straight loss. 3-6 now in games decided by single digit. Giannis Antetokounmpo in the loss, 24 points, 17 rebounds, 10 assists. His fourth triple-double of the season. He had 4 all of last year, already has 4 this season. This one comes in a loss. Raptors in their home away from home in Tampa, hosting Minnesota.
Anthony gives it back up top. Carroll catch and shoot three is there. Edwards to Towns, and the Wolves lead by 5, 110-105. 16 threes tonight for the Wolves. Cats 2 of 3 from distance, up to 18 points.
WCCO as the Timberwolves beat the Raptors by 4, 116-112. Timberwolves snapping a 5-game losing streak against Toronto and a 4-game losing streak overall. Karl Anthony Towns, 20 points, 11 rebounds, breaking the Timberwolves' 3-point field goal record with his first of 3 of the night. In Washington, the Celtics facing the last-place team in the Eastern Conference.
In every game, there is a seed of something you're going to remember throughout the length of the season. This is that day for the Celtics. It is a Valentine's Day massacre that will be a reference point going forward in whichever direction the Celtics season now heads. The final score, Washington 104, Boston 91.
98.5 Sports Hub. Wizards 104-91 win over the Celtics, who lose to Washington. And the Wizards, first time allowing under 100 points this season. They've been the only team yet to hold an opponent under 100 entering the day on Sunday, and they wind up doing it to the Boston Celtics. Kemba Walker, 25 points in the loss.
Positive, it ain't many positives, I'm gonna be honest. We just not good right now. But it's very controllable. I don't think it's anything that's uncontrollable. I think it's us. As a whole, we just gotta be better. I think I could do a better job. Just getting my teammates prepared to play a game. We'll get better. Some very disappointing, losses. We're just not playing the way that we know that we're capable of playing, and that has to be fixed and soon.
Kemba Walker, 25 points in the loss. Jaylen Brown had 25 on 11 of 21 shooting for the Celtics, who've lost 4 of their last 5. They're now at 500, 13-13 on the season. Earlier on ESPN Radio, our Monica McNutt.
The Celtics are a better unit when everyone is involved. And their team looks a little bit different this year, but not significantly. But for me, it's been, Kemba really finding his groove as of late. And I feel like he's been a little bit off. It's too much on Jason and Jaylen right now, in my opinion.
Jason Tatum, 6 points on 3 of 14 shooting from the floor. Fewest points in a game this season. Snaps a 26-game streak, scoring in double digits. Could there be more scoring for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next season? Could they add another weapon? More on that next. SportsCenter All Night continues. It's ESPN Radio.